In this episode of Bike Reviews, we explore one of the most anticipated motorcycles in Honda's adventure lineup, the upcoming 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650. Honda is reportedly preparing to introduce a more compact, accessible version of its flagship Africa Twin aimed at riders seeking serious adventure capabilities in a lighter, more manageable package. Here's what we know so far about this exciting new middleweight ADV machine. Expanding the Africa Twin family. The Africa Twin has become a symbol of Honda's dual-sport pedigree, blending long-range touring capabilities with off-road toughness. The current 1,100 cubic centimeters model is well respected for its power, comfort, and reliability, but for some riders, its size and price are a barrier to entry. The 2026 Africa Twin 650 aims to change that by offering a more compact, agile option in the highly competitive middleweight adventure segment. The new model is expected to slot below the CRF 1100L and CRF 850L, also rumored. Opening the Africa Twin brand to a broader audience while retaining the spirit of adventure that defines the line. Design and adventure-focused styling. Styling cues will likely echo the larger Africa Twin, with a rally-inspired front fairing, tall windscreen, and muscular bodywork. Expect a narrow profile for better off-road maneuverability and a high-mounted exhaust for water-crossing capability. LED lighting and a TFT dash will modernize the look, while Y-spoked wheels and a skid plate will hint at serious trail intent. A new steel or hybrid frame is expected, balancing strength and flexibility. Honda's signature red, white, and blue livery will likely be offered, along with darker, stealthier options for those wanting a more subdued appearance. All-new engine platform. The centerpiece of the Africa Twin 650 will be a brand new parallel twin engine, estimated to be in the 650 to 700 cubic centimeters range. This power plant is expected to deliver around 65 to 75 horsepower and a healthy torque curve tuned for off-road traction and long-distance cruising. To stay competitive, Honda will likely focus on reliability, low-end torque, and excellent fuel economy. The engine should be Euro 6 compliant and benefit from ride-by-wire technology, allowing integration with modern electronics like ride modes and traction control. Electronics and rider aids. Although this will be a mid-tier bike, Honda is unlikely to cut corners on electronics. Anticipated features include selectable ride modes, rain, standard, off-road. Switchable ABS with off-road mode. Traction control with multiple levels. Slipper clutch. Optional quick shifter. Full-color TFT display with smartphone connectivity. These systems will provide an accessible yet engaging experience for both new and seasoned riders. Chassis, suspension. Honda's new adventure machine will be purpose-built for both on-road comfort and off-road control. Suspension travel is expected to be generous, with an inverted front fork and preload adjustable rear shock. A 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear will signal serious dirt capability. The wheelbase and rake will likely favor stability over supermoto-style agility, ideal for long hauls and confidence-inspiring cornering on mixed terrain. Ground clearance could be around 230 mm, allowing for trail obstacles without compromising road manners. Weight and ergonomics. The Africa Twin 650 is expected to weigh between 190 to 205 kilograms, wet, making it considerably lighter than its larger sibling. This lower weight should make the bike much easier to handle for new adventurers, particularly off-road or in tight urban spaces. Rider ergonomics will reflect a neutral ADV posture, upright seating, wide handlebars, and mid-position pegs. Adjustable seat height and windscreen may be included to accommodate different rider sizes and comfort preferences. Touring and practical features. Touring capabilities will be key to the Africa Twin 650's appeal. Honda is expected to include provisions for hard panniers, center stand, and auxiliary lighting. Other practical additions may include USB charging ports. Cruise control optional. Heated grips. Tubeless tires on select trims. Fuel capacity is projected between 18 and 20 liters, allowing for long-distance travel with minimal fuel stops. Expect a real-world range of 350 to 400 kilometers. Positioning in the middleweight market. The adventure middleweight segment has exploded with competition in recent years. The Africa Twin 650 will face off against the Yamaha Tenere 700, KTM 790 Adventure, Aprilia Touareg 660, and the upcoming Suzuki V-Strom 700. Honda's approach will likely emphasize versatility, comfort, and durability. Where competitors focus on pure off-road prowess or performance, Honda may target the well-rounded adventurer who wants to tour, explore trails, and commute, all on the same bike. Pricing and availability. Honda is expected to unveil the Africa Twin 650 in late 2025, likely at EICMA or another major industry event. Global availability could begin by spring 2026. Pricing is anticipated to start around $9,000 to $10,500 USD, depending on trim levels and optional packages. Multiple variants may include a standard base model and a higher-spec Rally Edition with enhanced suspension, protection accessories, and more aggressive tires. Why the Africa Twin 650 matters. The introduction of a 650 class Africa Twin marks a smart evolution of Honda's adventure lineup. By downsizing the platform without stripping away core features, Honda can appeal to a younger, more diverse rider base. This bike promises to deliver true go-anywhere performance in a more affordable, lighter package. It also answers a demand from riders who want serious off-road ability without the intimidation factor or cost of leader-class ADV machines. The Africa Twin 650 could become a gateway bike that turns new adventurers into lifelong Honda loyalists. Honda. The 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting new bikes in the ADV world. With its heritage, expected tech features, and focus on real-world usability, it could easily become a standout in the middleweight segment. As we wait for official specs and launch details, keep it locked to Bike Reviews for updates, expert insights, and comparisons. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay informed on everything in the world of motorcycles.